Hey guys, thanks for tuning into my video. Yeah, I guess the title of today's video is modifications you can do yourself. So let me just show you the gun is empty. This is our gun that I guess our project gun. It's a 23C, which means it's a 40 caliber compensated. Okay. And you can see I have a few things that I did to the gun. And this is just with Mother's Mag and Wheel Polish, which is this stuff here. Okay. Buy this like at Walmart for about, $7. Some Q-tips, a little sandpaper, and some Q-tips, and you're set. What I did is I took the gun apart anyway because I put this cider lock in. I'm going to show you. The cider lock is a active safety. You cannot pull the trigger. What you have to do is you have to push right there, that little button, and then you can pull the trigger. It's authorized by Glock. A lot of people don't like them. They say you shouldn't modify it, but the manufacturers of guns, these guns were really meant for law enforcement, military, and like a lot of the gun manufacturers, they kept producing them that way to keep the name of it, the Glock. So what happened is they kept that without the safety. It's really a good addition to have that safety. A lot of times these Glocks have gone off and shot people because they mishandled them. Also, if you have the gun stored, see, and you have that on there, a kid grabs it or something, they can't pull that trigger. If that happens, it's not gonna. Also, if somebody gets the gun away from you, they won't know how to operate that gun. You just can't pull the trigger, right? And because you could just pop that and go bang. All right, but I just wanted to show you that. I polished out the pins. These are the standard pins. I just took them off and polished them. The slide lock release, I polished that. The takedown lever, the extractor rod inside. I also did some internal work, and I'll show you what I did here. I did this part here. I took that right out and did the safety plunger. I did the striker, the whole back area of that striker. I did that. And that really helps because this part here pushes on that striker, on the safety plunger, and I polished that out too. I polished all up in here. As you can see, this is not chrome, it's polished because you can see it's black in here. Polished up in here and here, along the sides in here. And I'll pop this off real quick just to show you the back here, just some of the polishing I did. I'm not going to get in depth in it, but because I would have to take the trigger out. I'm not going to do that right now, or I'd have to disconnect this part. I polished up in here. I took this whole bar out, and then I took the trigger bar out. I did along this part here, because this is a smooth part that rides against the frame. I did this part up in here. Okay, and I just wanted to show you. Now, you can do a lot of that yourself. It's not really a very complicated thing to do. It's not that hard to do that. Pop it back in. It's back in. Glocks are pretty easy to work on. I like the Glocks because they're simple. They're a very simplistic design, as you can see. But I love this cider lock. Okay. I love that. That is a great thing, the cider lock. But what you do is you could just, like I say, use a Q-tip, a little of that Mag and Mother's Wheel polish, and polish it out. Even if you get in there after it's done, look how much you can shine that stuff and make it like mirror finished. You can really do a good job of that. And then these parts too here, or you could take a Dremel with a little brush on it, something like that, and then just. The Dremel, you gotta be a little more careful because you don't want to burn it or get scratches. But you could do that and then get up in there. I mean, look at the polish you can get on that, and really do a lot on them, really make the guns look pretty good. But I wanted to show you that, and like I say, this is just on the cheap how you can really clean them up internally and really make them look good. And if you sand the areas down even better, you can get them like really smooth. And that's what it's all about, is friction. What I also did on this one is I polished out the barrel a little. Zip in there. And that, I used a Dremel pour like this. I just did it. And I rubbed it with a rag. And you can get right in there too, in the chamber. So you would wonder why manufacturers, you say, oh, you know, they don't do it's not. Well, they don't do this because it's expensive and they don't really have the time to do it. But you can just do it. And look how you can make that thing shine. You could really make it shine nice, which is pretty cool. You know, for a minimal amount of money. So let's go ahead and put that back in there, and go back together. See? And it's all back together, and we'll just snap this bad boy back together now. It's pretty simple to put it back together too on these Glocks, but like I say, that got that positive active safety, which is really nice. But I wanted to show you, and you could do all that yourself. The polishing, you just get that Megan Mother, you know, see Mother's Megan aluminum polish, and all you need is like a Q-tip and a little bit of sandpaper, and that's it. You can use a Dremel, you know, with just any kind of cloth tip is fine. But man, I'm telling you, you just, you know, if you could just, you take the time, like when you're sitting around not doing nothing, get in there and just polish a little. You'd be surprised how shiny you get that. But thanks a lot, and there's just little tips that you could do on your gun to make it pretty neat, and really even reduce the trigger pull by polishing all these internal parts. It's not that difficult, guys, but I'm not going to take the whole trigger bar and all that out, but it's pretty simple, guy. I have some other videos of polishing it, so you can look at my other videos and stuff like that. Thanks a lot, guys. Have a great day.